Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday, April 6th. Well, good morning to anybody who it's morning for, I guess. There's some people around the world who it might be evening or afternoon. Wherever you are, whatever time it is, thanks for tuning in and welcome to the show. My name is Matt, and I host this occasionally here and there. Typically, Dave Sharpe's hosting 4 days a week, and I host 1 day a week. I've been covering the first few days of this week, and Dave will be back tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. We are live 5 days a week and have been for a really long time. We go live with people who are in our community, brand new people who have years of experience. It's kind of a wide range of people who are just all over the place in their journey online. A lot of, or I should say, most of them are just discovering sort of their business model that they like to run. They're discovering how to get traffic, things like that. So we try to unpack a little bit about how they're doing that. Before we dive in with our guest for the day, I also want to just quickly mention, you can text the letters WUL to 813-296-8553. We have lots of people subscribed to our text message subscription. Every single morning that we go live, you'll get a text message, and it simply gives you a little link. You just tap, you're right in there. Super simple. And this morning we are live with a guest. Her name is Christy, and she works full-time she has a full-time job, and then also has a full-time job as a mom too. And let's bring in Christy. For everybody who's here, can you give us a big round of applause in the comments and welcome in Christy? What's up?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Where are you calling in from?
From my house.
Okay, cool.
From my house in Florida.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming on the show. Tell us a little bit about how you found Legendary. And tell us a little bit about, you're doing pretty well now. You're earning money. This is making you money. Tell us a little bit about how you, were working overtime hours and how this sort of this supplemental income from your online business is sort of changed a bit about your life. And, I found your questionnaire answers and stuff to be really relatable. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, absolutely. So I used to work 50 plus hours a week. That includes weekends, so Saturday and Sunday. And then, like you mentioned, I'm a mom of a 1-year-old son.
Okay.
So 50 plus hours for me, it's a lot of hours. Maybe for some people it's not like that much of hours, but it is a lot for me. But I never got to see my son because I had to leave for work really early. He's still asleep, and then by the time I got home, it was time for him to go to bed. So I never really got to see him, and then I feel like I missed out a lot. And he's growing so much so fast, and then I just want to be there, like experience the whole thing. And then I was actually on TikTok. I came across Legendary on TikTok, and I feel like just like most people, I was skeptical at first. I told my husband, he was skeptical at first, but I did my research. Before I finally decided to start, and I read a lot of good things about Legendary from people's review, and then I went to the website, and then it's just a lot of good convincing information. So I finally decided to do the course, and it changed my life. Like right now I'm able to like transition to work less hours to just 40 hours, and it just changed my life in a way that I don't have to worry about not making enough anymore. And yes, I still work full time. I still work my 9 to 5 job, but that's the job that I choose, not the one that I feel trapped in. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Super cool. I love it. And as you're sort of building out, well, take us back to the moment you find Legendary and you purchase it, you start to get in the training. what's your thoughts as you're going through the challenge? Are you like, wow, this is really cool? Are you like, I don't know if I can do this? Like,
No,
how
yeah,
are you
I'm
experiencing?
really grateful. Like I'm extremely benefited by it. It's really resourceful. So I remember what really got my attention. So when I did my research, like I said, I saw like a lot of good reviews about it. And then when I actually went to the website, I like the fact that the emphasis is on it's not like, oh, it's easy, like take this course and then you'll be successful. Like, you'll be able to do this. No, like the emphasis is on this course is will be helpful to you if you put in the work. Like if you don't want to put in the work, if you don't want to do that, then don't take the course. And that what really got me, like knowing that yes, the course will be helpful, and it is really helpful. Like I started with like zero knowledge, and then I learned everything. I'm really thankful. But the fact that um like most of the contribution is from me putting what I learned into action, that what really got me. But
Mm,
yeah, the course is really really helpful. Like it's so structured. It's literally, it can be a little overwhelming at first, but yeah, but as I go, like it start to make more sense, and yeah, it's great.
super cool.
Mhm.
Did you, when you got started, so had you ever really like done content creation at all before? Like, what was your social media life like before this?
I mean, I like to, not really. No, I mean, I like to post like something like random, fun, but I never really like creating content, like seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, like what did you find it easy or was it hard or like
It's hard and easy at the same time. Like in my mind, I was like, just enjoy the process. Like don't need to stress out about it. Like you're not wasting your time. You're learning. Might as well have fun with it.
mm,
So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Just enjoy the process and just have fun.
that's cool. That's
Mhm.
cool. So you've got, what do you have on TikTok now? Like 8,000 followers maybe more?
Yes, 8,000
Cool.
followers. Yes.
When did you first start creating videos and how many, like, do you have a set amount that you post or like what's your, how do you go about the content creation?
Yeah, so my first TikTok video I posted back in December 2021.
Okay.
So in my mind, like I'm gonna try my best to stay consistent, but I don't want to stress about it. Like I feel like part of the learning, like don't stress about it, just enjoy the process. So my goal is to just stay consistent. Like if I could only post like 2 or 3 times a week, as long as I stay consistent, then it's fine for me. I think in the beginning I was able to post like I think 2 or 3 videos a day, but now I think I do like at least once a day.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. Cool. I like that routine of like sometimes people are like, I post like 8 times a day. And I'm like, damn, dude, like what?
Yeah, if I
How?
could do it, I would. Like, yeah, that's really impressive. Like, I would do it if I could, but
Yeah, but I've also been telling people like I think it's really important to make the pieces of content that you're putting out, like to make them quality
yes,
rather than just nonstop, like just
yeah.
posting garbage, you know?
Right. Yeah, no, that's true. But like even if I don't know what to post, like I would go back to my comment section, and then
Mm,
because like at one point I got like multiple comments, and then I will try my best to answer all of their questions. So I would go back, and then if I can make a video out of it, I will. Um or just like if I don't know what to post, I would be like, hey, if you have any questions, let me know, email me, and just try to be helpful. Like yes, you're right, like it's quality over quantity, right? So just provide value and all that good stuff. Yes.
yeah, totally. I feel like you're from like a content perspective,
Mhm.
um, it looks really good. Like the quality is really good, and it to me, the reason I was asking about, like, did you find it hard or whatever? It seems like you kind of jumped in right away, and it was just kind of like you're off and running. But from
Yeah.
your first content videos to now, I definitely see an improvement too. Like
Yes.
it's definitely, you can see how over time you've started to learn and adapt and like
Hmm.
feel out the algorithm a little bit more. That makes
Yes.
sense. What are you on any sort of are you on any other like platforms at all? Have you felt out any other platforms?
Mm-mm. Just TikTok for now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Mastering TikTok. I like it. Um, and then over time, do you feel like what's sort of the bigger picture? Like, are you gonna stay in this job that you're currently in for a while until you sort of prove the concept bigger with more income? Are you going to build out on other social platforms? Like, where do you see this going? I'm so curious.
Yeah, right. So right now, I've been enjoying like TikTok. I will want to do Instagram eventually. Um, I will have to like learn, or I might as well just do it. We'll see. Um, but yeah. So right now TikTok. The next step that I would take is probably I would take it to Instagram.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the plan, and then just build another community, a great community on Instagram, and yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I've been telling everybody this for the last couple of weeks on our blueprints trainings and on these lives. When you go and do that, make sure that you don't miss out on Facebook reels also.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of energy and sort of algorithm power that Facebook is putting into reels right now
Mhm.
is getting close to, I think, is getting close to what TikTok is. I don't think any site has really gotten super close, but I think the amount of views and people following Facebook fan pages right now is something I haven't really seen since like 2010 or something, like a long time back when Facebook fan pages were a thing. Um, and then maybe 5 years ago or so, Facebook, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, Facebook made this change where they basically said, we're not going to give any organic reach to our Facebook fan pages. It's all going to be groups. And they're kind of backtracking that now and realizing that was a mistake. And because now everybody's on TikTok because it's the only place you can post organic content and grow a business.
Yeah,
Um,
TikTok is great. Yes, I love it.
yeah, but don't, if I were you, yeah, look into Instagram, but also make sure that, because you can post things to Instagram that also go to your Facebook,
Mhm.
and it just connects directly over to your Facebook. So like, just when you do that, it'd be crazy to not also have your Facebook fan page set up so you can start growing that too. Cause that's, um, the beauty about Facebook, if I can just rant for a second, the beauty about Facebook is there's a lot to hate about Facebook. First of all, I hate a lot of things about Facebook, but the beauty about Facebook is that it's a storytelling platform, right? So the level to which you can engage is much broader. You can post photos, you can post long written posts that are basically blog posts. You can post images, videos, all kinds of stuff in different platforms and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, it's just super super powerful, and I
Yeah.
think it seems like it's over the last 30 days, it's really been on the up and up. And I'm
Yeah.
telling everybody, you should be omnipresent when you're creating your videos. You should be on Instagram. You should be on Facebook. You already know this, but
Yeah.
yeah. So cool. This is awesome. In your content creation and everything, and you've got your side job. Like, how are you finding the time for? I'm mostly curious. How are you finding the time for this? Like, do you do you now work typically like 40 hours a week and
Mm-hmm.
you come home afterwards and do it in the evening after the baby's sleeping, or like what is a typical day look like? This is crazy.
Yes, so after work, I would just, well, I do most of my works on the weekend. Like I said, work, but it's just like 1 to 2 hours a day, sometimes less, just to, well, I check my email every day. But like on the weekend, I would just check my funnels and my email list to see if I need some improvement, and then come up with like marketing strategy, like content strategy. I also record most of my contents like on the weekend.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, it's only take like 1 to 2 hours a day, sometimes less. And then yeah, after work, now that I work like 40 hours, only 40 hours a week, I have like a lot of free time. I feel like, I mean, coming from like working 50 plus hours a week. Anyways,
Yeah.
but yeah,
It's
after
just
work,
funny because like I hear people all the time who are like, well, I've got a full-time job. I work, 38
oh
to 40
yeah,
hours a week and I just don't have any time. And you're like,
I love
you
my
see how
job.
everything's like perspective?
Yeah, yeah, no, I really love my job. Like that's why I'm so thankful for the course, from like the fact that
Cool.
I'm like at this point, because like I said, like it's the job that I choose. Like it's great. It's got like they have in-house daycare for my son. So yeah, like being able to like transition. So like I'm really grateful. But yeah, after work I would just respond to email. Basically, I'm trying to like get back to people who ask me questions as soon as possible.
Yeah, that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. And doing the content on the weekends makes a lot of sense too. Because
Mm-hmm.
do you like batch content when you do that on the
Yeah, I
weekends?
try to do that. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I feel like batching maybe like 5 to 10 videos, and um, then you can post them over the course of the week, which
Right.
just makes your job and life a little bit easier. Have you ever played around with posting at like different times throughout the day? Do you have like a time that you post that works best?
Yes, I do. But like even then, even then, it's not always 100% guarantee. Like during this time yesterday, it performed real well. Doesn't mean that it's gonna perform well
Hmm.
for today or like same day next week. So right now, yes, I used to have like specific time. Okay, I have to post like at this time. But now I just like whenever I have time, I'll just post it. Like I don't really care. Like I mean, I'm not gonna post like at 2 o'clock in the morning. I feel like
Right.
that's silly. But like lunchtime, after work, just whenever I can. Yes, I don't really. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fascinating. I've had people from like I've had people on the East Coast tell me that like posting like around 9 or 10 p.m. has worked good for them, and then I've had other people who post like around then uh, tell me, I didn't get any traction until I posted at like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I posted at 6 a.m. and it just sort of got the kick that it needed, and I just went
Yeah.
super viral
It's just
really
funny.
fast.
Like with TikTok, I feel like how do you say it? Like sometimes I don't think it matters what time. Like I used to think that it matters, but I don't think it matters anymore, because let's say that you post at 7 o'clock and then your views is low, and then at 11 o'clock it would get like so many views.
Hmm.
So I don't think the time matters as much as the content that you post.
Bingo.
Yes.
Nailed it.
So
Yes.
don't stress about it. Like for any of you watching, like don't stress about when to post. Just focus on post good quality of content.
You just did something that I do
Mhm.
like every week with people on webinars, on our training webinars. People are always asking these questions. And then I just did that dumb thing where I'm like, well, what about the time that you post? And you're like, dude, you just did exactly what dude, it's not the time that you post, it's the content that you post. And it's
Mhm.
so true because there's people who ask me, for instance, this happens with hashtags. how many hashtags should I post? Which hashtag should I post?
Mm-hmm.
Should I post 1 hashtag, 10 hashtags? What should I do? And it's like, dude, like videos could go viral with 0 hashtags, like
Mm-hmm.
no hashtags at all. If the content's amazing and you've got a great hook, first 3 seconds, you've got a really compelling, like sort of quick moving video and a good call to action, or just, you know, it just ends and then starts over quickly. It can absolutely go viral fast. And basically all of that other stuff doesn't even really matter. In fact, I recently saw this guy, you know, because people talk a lot about how hashtags put you into the right sort of place or, you know, whatever
The
of
topic,
the
yeah.
algorithm. And I've seen multiple people in the last couple of weeks say, you know, I stopped using hashtags because it helps me get more exposure. It helps me dive outside of this small little niched make money online thing, and actually new people are discovering me again. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
Do you typically use just like a couple hashtags? Is that your strategy?
Yes.
Just throw in a couple.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to like use random hashtag. You want to like you want to make it like as relatable as possible to your content.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
you can't, and then I wouldn't like copy paste like use the same exact hashtag, the same order. I would, yeah, like make it as relatable as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, the more that you just use the same thing, same like caption and hashtags and stuff, their platform's gonna look at your profile and be like, hey, something looks a little bit fishy here. Well, cool. This is awesome. Congrats on all of your success and so you, oh yeah, okay, 8,400, yeah. What was it? Oh yeah, I was just saying congrats on all of your success. And if there's people out here who are watching, listening, tuned in, for those people who are maybe hesitant, they're gonna set up their TikTok or their Instagram or their Facebook or YouTube or something this week, and they're a little hesitant or something. What advice would you give them? What would you say to them? They're nervous and they're just like they're feeling like, geez, I don't know if I could do this.
So first of all, don't stress out about it. Enjoy the process. Have fun. Believe that you can do anything. You can be whatever you set your mind to. Like I had several people email me, and then typically they would start with like they would give me like a little bit of their background, like, hey, I'm a mom, or like, let's say for example, I'm a student, I'm trying to like pay off my student loan, so can you help me in this affiliate marketing business? And then what I always tell them is that yes, you are more than capable of making it happen. You can do that. You can do anything you set your mind to. Set a goal, stay focused on that goal, stay consistent, put in the work, and you will be doing just fine. Results will come. And then I was a beginner myself, and it's really hard because you want to see results right away. You want to see big results right away. Like I remember when I first started, I have this goal, like, I have a big goal. I want big results already. But over time, I learned just celebrate the small victory. You're new to it. Enjoy the process. Have fun. Celebrate that first email that you got, your first lead, like your first sale, like my first commission. It's just like, it's a really small commission, but I was so happy because it means that it works. Like, like I'm still a beginner and it works. And just celebrate the small victory, and then just know that everybody's journey is different. And
Totally.
Yeah. So yeah. And then I was gonna mention something about, and then the thing about the course, the thing that I love about the course is that you can find answer. Like it has answer for everybody. It has like those training, like Legendary is there no matter where you are on your online business journey, whether you're a beginner, whether you did something in the past and you weren't really successful and then you want to try again. Like Legendary has all the answer, I feel like. for me personally.
Oh,
Is that I think.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's really well said, between the training and then just the people too that you connect to and are in the community. I think everybody who comes on this show says, the people here and the people around are so helpful.
Yes.
No, that's really cool. Thank you for that word of inspiration. That's really cool.
Yes.
And I also just wanted to say, for everybody who's listening or watching, Christy did this when she was working like 50-hour weeks and has a kid at the time under 1, right? They were like 6 months or something. I mean, it's funny because there's so many different, and I don't know if excuses is the right thing, but there's maybe it is the right word. I don't know, but I like to think of it just more as like stories we tell ourselves in our head, and we tell ourselves this story of like, oh, I just don't have enough time, or oh, because we don't want to make our spouse mad, or we don't want to take up time, that we have to spend with friends or something. But the truth is if you want something bad enough, I think like Chrissy's good proof of this, is like if you want something bad enough, you'll set up boundaries. And you'll say, hey, this matters to me. And this could be a lot of things in life: relationships, online business, education, like whatever it is. But I think, what I took away today was, in the midst of like a pretty hectic, chaotic, I would guess, life, you've got a lot going on, and you found time you didn't find time, you made time.
Yes.
You made the time by setting hard boundaries, and you went after it and did it. And I feel like you're just getting started too. Your content's like going up. You're getting tons of leads. You're making sales. Your income's growing month over month. So you're just crushing. So well done, and congrats on the success.
Thank you.
Any final words?
No. Yeah, just if any of you watching this, keep crushing it. Like I said, just enjoy the process, and yes, make the time to make a change in your life, because your life will change, and you have that chance. You have that chance to make a change in your life. Take that chance and just go for it. Just do it.
Super cool. I love it. Thanks so much, Chrissy. I'll put up your TikTok so people can follow you.
Awesome.
And thanks again.
Yeah, thank you.
See ya. All right, here is Christy's TikTok. You can follow her at christy.cdj. So christy.cd as in dog, J. And go follow her and watch some of her content. There's some really impressive like viral videos that she's had that when I watched them, I thought there was interesting little algorithm things that she's done in her videos that I think you could take away a tip or two from. For everybody who's watching, listening, make sure to go give her a follow and just give her a little shout out. Just say, hey, I found you on Wake Up Legendary, and let her know what was inspiring to you. And someday you'll be on this show, and Christy will be watching, and then she'll go follow you. So for everybody, have a good rest of your Wednesday. Dave will be back tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday for more Wake Up Legendary. So make sure you tune in. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Thursday.